Hello, my beautiful rainbow people. Welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible, Book of Zion reading. This is my third reading of the Book of Zion. We're going to be covering the second half of chapter 6 through however far we go. I'm reading to you from the Book of Zion in order to show the world the entire prophecy of Israel, as foretold by the prophets in their own words. Now, in order for me to legally publish the Book of Zion, I had to write another book called the Potsmoker's Bible, which I have published in video form twice. Well, I'm working on the second one, but it's been completely published in social media and on YouTube, which I believe protects me from being unable to publish the Book of Zion by itself, because the Book of Zion is written entirely in Bible verse, as taken from the King James Version of the Bible. So what I'm reading to you is straight out of the prophecy of the Old Testament. It's called the Book of Zion, and I'm going to take up where I left off. Yes, last time. And I begin with Psalms 95, 7 and 8, which becomes Zion 6, 5 and 6. For he is my God, and we are the people of his pasture, and the sheep of his hand. Today, if you will, hear his voice. Harden not your heart, as in the provocation, as in the day of temptation in the wilderness. Isaiah 46:13, Zion 6:7. I will bring near my righteousness, it shall not be far off, and my salvation shall not tarry, and I will place my salvation in Zion, for Israel my glory. Hosea 1:10, Zion 6:8. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass, that in the place where it is said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living God. Zephaniah 3:10-12, Zion 6:9-11. From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my suppliants, even the daughter of my dispersed, shall bring mine offering. In that day shalt thou not be ashamed for all thy doings, wherein thou hast transgressed against me. For then I will take away out of the midst of thee them that rejoice in thy pride, and thou shalt no more be haughty because of my holy mountain. I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and a poor people, and they shall trust in the name of the Lord. Psalms 22:23 and 24, Zion 6, 10, 12, and 13. Ye that fear the Lord, praise him. All ye the seed of Jacob, glorify him, and fear him, all ye the seed of Israel. For he hath not despised nor abhorred the afflicted of the affliction of the afflicted, neither hath he hid his face from him. But when he crieth unto him, he heard. Isaiah 65, 1-3, Zion 6, 14-16. I am sought of them that asked not of me. I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me, unto a nation that was not called by my name. I spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that is not good, after their own thoughts, a people that provoked me to anger continually to my face, that sacrificed in gardens and burneth incense upon altars of brick. Isaiah 42, 10-12, Zion 6, 17-19. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise from the ends of the earth. Go down into the sea, and all that is therein, the isles and the inhabitants thereof. Let the wilderness and the cities thereof lift up their voice. The villages that Kedar doth inhabit, let the inhabitants of the rocks sing. Let them shout from the tops of the mountains. Let them give glory unto the Lord, and declare his praise in the islands. Isaiah 44, 21-23, Zion 6, 20-22. Remember these, O Jacob and Israel, for thou art my servant. I have formed thee. Thou art my servant, O Israel. Thou shalt not be forgotten of me. I have blotted out as a thick cloud thy transgressions, and as a cloud thou sins. Return unto me, for I have redeemed thee. Sing, O ye heavens, for the Lord hath done it. Shout, ye lower parts of the earth. Break forth into singing, ye mountains, O forests, and every green tree therein. For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob and glorified himself in Israel. Is Isaiah 63:15 and 16, Zion 6:23 and 24. Look down from heaven, and behold, from the inhabitations of thy holiness and of thy glory, where is thy zeal and thy strength, the sound of thy bowels and of thy mercies towards me? Are they restrained? Doubtless thou art our father, though Abraham be ignorant of us, and Israel acknowledge us not. Thou, O Lord, art our Father, our Redeemer. Thy name is from everlasting. Psalm 69:35 and 36, Zion 6:25 and 26. For God will save Zion, and will build the cities of Judea, that they may dwell there, and have it in possession. The seed also of his servant shall inherit it, and they that love his name shall dwell therein. Zephaniah 3:16, Zion 6:27. In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, Fear thou not, and to Zion, Let not thy hands be slack. Psalms 53:6, Zion 6:28. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were to come out of Zion, when the God bringeth back the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. Psalms 132:13, Zion 6:29. For the Lord hath chosen Zion, he hath desired it for his habitation. Zephaniah 2:1-3, Zion 6:32, 30-32. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired, before the decree bringeth forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be yet that thou shalt be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. Isaiah 8:1-8, Zion 6:33. And the daughter of Zion shall be left as a cottage in the vineyard, and as a besieged city. Isaiah 62:11 and 12, Zion 6:34 and 35. Behold, the Lord hath proclaimed unto the ends of the world, say ye to the daughter of Zion, Behold, thy salvation cometh. His reward is with him, and his work before him. And they shall call them the holy people, the redeemed of the Lord, and thou shalt be called sought out, a city not forsaken. Zechariah 8:6-8, Zion 6:36-38. And thus saith the Lord of hosts, It shall be, if it be marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of this people in these days, shall it be marvelous in mine eyes, saith the Lord of hosts? Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country, and I will bring them, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God in truth and in righteousness. Ezekiel 39:29, Zion 6:39. Neither will I hide my face any more from them, for I have poured out my spirit upon the house of Israel, saith the Lord of God. The Lord God. Israel, Isaiah 5:7, Zion 6:40. For the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judea his pleasant plant. And he looketh for judgment, but behold, oppression; for righteousness, but behold, a cry. Chapter 7. Sing, O barren. Jeremiah 4:31, Zion 7:1. For I have heard a voice as of a woman in travail, and anguished, as of her that bringeth forth her first child, the voice of the daughter of Zion, that bewaileth herself, that spreadeth her hands, saying, Woe is me now, for my soul is weary because of murderers. Isaiah 22:4, Zion 7:2. Therefore saith I, Look away from me, I will weep bitterly. Labor not to comfort me, because of the spoiling of the daughter of my people. Lamentations 1:17, Zion 7:3. Zion spread forth her hands, and there is none to comfort her. The Lord hath commanded concerning Jacob, that his adversaries shall be round about him. Jerusalem is a menstruous woman among them. Jeremiah 8:19, Zion 7:4. Behold the voice of the cry of the daughter of my people, because of them that dwell in a far country. Is not the Lord in Zion? Is not her king in her? Why have they provoked me to anger with their graven image and with strange vanities? Psalms 119, 69 to 72, Zion 7, 5 to 8. The proud have forged a lie against me, but I will keep thy precepts with my whole heart. Their heart is as fat as grease, but I delight in thy law. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes. The law of thy mouth is better unto me than the thousands of gold and silver. Psalms 47 and 8, Zion 7, 9 and 10. Then saith I, Lo, I come in the volume of a book, it is written of me. I delight to do thy will, O my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart. Isaiah 54, 1 to 17, Zion 7, 11 to 27. Sing, O barren, thou that dost not bear, break forth into singing, and cry aloud, thou that dost not travail with child. For more are the children of the desolate than that of the married wife, saith the Lord. Enlarge the place of thy tent, and let them stretch forth the curtains of thy habitation. Spare not, lengthen thy cords, and strengthen thy stakes. For thou shalt fear not, for thou shalt not be ashamed, neither be thou confounded, for thou shalt not be put to shame. For thou shalt forget the shame of thy youth, and shalt not remember the reproach of thy widowhood any more. For thy Maker is thy husband, the Lord of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the God of Israel, the God of the whole earth shall he be called. For the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth, when thou wast refused, saith thy God. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercy will I gather thee. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord thy Redeemer. For this is as the waters of Noah unto me. For as I have said that the waters of Noah shall no more go over the earth, so have I sworn that I would not be wroth with thee, nor rebuke thee. For the mountains shall depart, and the hills be removed. But my kindness shall not depart from thee, neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed, saith the Lord that hath mercy on thee. O thou afflicted, tossed with the tempest, and not comforted, behold, I will lay stones with fair colors, and lay thy foundations with sapphires. And I will make thy windows of agates, and thy gates with carbuncles, and all thy borders with precious stones. And all thy children shall be taught of the Lord, and great shall be the peace of thy children. In righteousness shalt thou be established. Thou shalt not be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near to thee. Behold, thou shalt, uh, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth the instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. Isaiah 49, 14 to 23, Zion 7, 27 to 36. But Zion said, The Lord hath forsaken me, and my God, my Lord, hath forgotten me. Can a woman forsake her sucking child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yea, they may forget, yet will I not forget thee. Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands. Thy walls are continually before me. Thy children shall make haste, thy destroyers, and they that make thee waste shall go forth of thee. Lift up thy eyes, and look around about, and behold, all these gather together and come to thee. As I live, saith the Lord, thou shalt surely clothe them with them all, as in with an ornament, and bind them on thee as a bride doeth. And there I'm going to stop for the day. So may the great watch over you, guide you, protect you, keep you from all harm, and teach you right from wrong. May you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it, and make that your guild choice when we get to our tenets. Stay happy and high. use drugs, you have every right and reason to. The Book of Zion says so. I am the Zion of the Most High God of Israel, prophet of the Old Testament. Prophecy. And I love you way too much to ever say goodbye. So I'm going to say later now.